Welcome everybody here to Ricketts Park in Farmington, New Mexico. Scott Coletti on hand, Ray Birmingham, the legend, and we are here getting ready to go for tonight's game.
This is it. Do or die today, baby.
Yeah, it's ABA, Albuquerque Baseball Academy, against defending champion here in the Connie Mack, Dulins Dodgers National, and it should be an outstanding game. And you look at the grounds crew getting the field ready, and a little bit cooler tonight than it was at this time last night, which is good. A little bit of a breeze, which feels good, Ray. And as you mentioned, the playing conditions in terms of being able to see the ball should be a lot easier than the daytime games.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can see the ball, but once it got in the sun in New Mexico, you better be prepared.
Yeah, so ABA trying to move on. Dulins Dodgers trying to return to the Friday action. And your thoughts just on this game, both these teams, your thoughts of Dulins Dodgers?
Well, they're two scrappy teams, and they're trying to get farther than they've ever gotten before. ABA, this is the farthest they've gotten. And the Dodgers, Dulin Dodgers program, this is one of their teams.
This is the one that won it last year.
Right, and they're defending champs. So a lot on the line for both of them. They have something to battle for. The farthest a New Mexico team has ever gotten was in 1999 with Dave Simmons' group, got down to the local Farmington team, which back in those days was all the kids from the Farmington area and two pickups, and then the East Cobb Yankees and the Midland Redskins. So they got down to the final three, and all of them had one loss. So Albuquerque Academy is trying to become that elite team from New Mexico that's gotten farther than ever in this program.
Yeah, I was here that year. That was my first year doing the Connie Mack, and I'll tell you what, there were some disappointed folks that didn't get the title as we had the bad weather and they called the game, but you know, that hasn't happened since, but it's happened.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the administration.
That's a very tough call.
Yeah, some very unhappy people if you're on the losing side. The coin flips and the decision making on those things are hard.
I mean, co-champions is nice, but when you're looking back and you say we should have been the champion, we didn't get a chance, there's that argument.
Yep.
So that's always going to be the flip of the coin, if you will.
Yeah, and you know, I have all the respect in the world for Mike Diamond and Richard Neely. They've kept this thing elite and well run. So their decisions are always with everybody in mind, and they put together one heck of a tournament.
So you look at the grounds crew getting the field ready, and we could probably do it twice here tonight, but why don't we go over the batting orders for today's game as we have a chance, as we'll get you ready for tonight's game and all the festivities behind it. As you look at some of the fans here in the stands, they're getting ready.
Yeah, you know, the Dulin Dodgers have, you know, they're originally from Tennessee, but they moved to Dallas for business and to growing Metroplex, and they've turned it into quite a competitive program. In the years past, it was the Dallas Mustangs, and then it was DBAT, and DBAT has a team here that I think is the best team here, but we'll see because you still got to play the games. But there's and then Albuquerque Baseball Academy has started up many years ago, and Tim Compost, the coach, has done a great job of developing pitchers in that program, and he's coaching the team, and he's definitely dedicated to baseball players in New Mexico, and he's made Albuquerque Baseball Academy 3 times better than it was.
Yeah, he absolutely has. As we will look at the batting orders now, Jace Elrod for Dulins Dodgers National leads off in center. Jeffrey Claycomb, the catcher, second. Tommy Baker, he is a right fielder, batting third. The cleanup man is Carson Sharp. He is at first base. 94 degrees here in Farmington. Ashton Ballou, the third baseman, batting fifth. Spencer Browning, outstanding shortstop, batting sixth. The DH is Christian May. He's batting seventh. Jacob Pruitt, left fielder, eighth. John Clark, second baseman, ninth. And Creed Rayner, he is the pitcher. So there's your lineup on your screen there. Elrod, Claycomb, Baker, Sharp, Ballou, Browning, May, Pruitt, and Clark. An outstanding lineup. And for Albuquerque Academy, ABA as they're known as, they will have center fielder Mason Courtney. He's in center field. Dean Ellison, the first baseman, bats second. Wyatt Tinker, shortstop, third. Tyler Swartz in left field, cleanup. Kyle Murphy, the third baseman, fifth. Aiden Mobley. Mobley is the DH, batting sixth. Chase Qualler is the catcher, batting seventh. Cody Cluxton, second baseman, eighth. Anthony Knoll is the right fielder, batting ninth, and Luke Watkins is actually the pitcher. So it's Courtney, Ellison, Tinker, Swartz, Murphy, Mobley, Qualler, Cluxton, Knoll, and Watkins is the pitcher. What do you know about Watkins?
He's a competitor. He usually throws strikes, and that's the key to the game. I mean, the most important guys at this point in time are the pitchers. And if they throw strikes and people play catch behind them, you're in the game. You got a chance to win it. And we've seen that that's the difference maker. Earlier game, a guy missed a fly ball left field that ricocheted off his glove and broke the game open, and then it was over.
Right.
The game earlier yesterday, they had the champ. One team had the win in their hand, and a guy loses a ball in the sun, and 3 runs score. Those are the things that are going on here, and if people can throw strikes, no walks, play catch, and put the ball in play, they got a shot to win, as many teams in the past have done. Those are the teams that win. Good pitching. So Luke Watkins is essential to have a great day for Albuquerque Academy to pull this off.
So it should be a good one. We'll step aside here and come back with the festivities, the pregame, and we'll get you ready for tonight's game, as it's Albuquerque Baseball Academy taking on Dulins Dodgers National, the defending Connie Mac champions. And we'll have it for you next here on ProView Comcast 26 and ProView Networks.
My grandmother taught us how to cook, where to find Navajo tea. She showed us the ways. Juniper, elk, blue corn, red currant. Nature's gifts. We honor our traditional foods, just with our own little twist.
Has changed on Route 66 in the last 100 years, but it's so remains the same. Cooling off, hidden treasures, a good night's sleep, and the freedom of the open road. For when the journey is the destination.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. For over 20 years, Evergard Roofing and Solar has been committed to customer service. Locally owned and operated, Evergard offers both commercial and residential roofing and solar services. For more info, please call 505-821-9543. Evergard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports Network and New Mexico Youth Athletics.
I was born in Farmington, New Mexico, and learned to fish here on the San Juan. Watching the seasons, the bugs, and the trout. Lunker Alley, Simone Canyon, Lower Flats, and Texas Hold. This place is world famous, and for good reason.
4 or 5 generations, we've been building New Mexico. That history is in every repair we make. Today, we're United Plumbing LLC. We're still local, still family owned. That means professional expertise. And knowing you'll always get honest service from a skilled technician. We're committed to doing the right thing for our neighbors. That's the United way. Call United Plumbing today for your free quote.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
Welcome back here to the Connie Mack World Series. Scott Galletti, Ray Birmingham, the legend. And we are getting you ready here for the first of 2 night games. This is an elimination game, and you got the defending champion in Connie Mack, Dulins Dodgers National, and they are taking on Albuquerque Academy. It should be a good one today. We gave you the starting lineups. And Albuquerque Baseball Academy is the home team here tonight. And we will give you them defensively here in just a second, as lots of baseball action and a couple of solid teams. And the question is how ABA can stack up in this one. It all comes down to pitching.
It does.
Get something out of your starter, you're good. You get behind early, you're going to be treading water.
It does. And Luke Watkins is from La Cueva High School. And I think Piedra Vista won the state championship this year. And it boils down to throwing strikes, baby. Change the speeds.
Chase Eldrod will lead things off here in the first inning, followed by Jeffrey Claycomb and Carson Sharp. And the first pitch, into a called strike.
Had a boy started off with a strike.
85 miles an hour. 5:17 the official start. Elrod, Claycomb, and Baker. Next pitch misses. That's a ball. And the count even at 1-1. In the Connie Mack, Elrod hitting .357. No home runs, 6 RBIs. He's got 1 double, 1 triple, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, and he lines one in the left field.
Boy, you can see that's why he's got a good batting average. He stays inside the ball. That was inner third, and he shot it to left field. Flat swing, flat swing. Impressive.
Jeffrey Claycomb now comes up, and Claycomb batting .200. He's 2 for 10 in his 6 games overall here in the Connie Mack. No home runs, a pair of RBIs. Claycomb, another good eye, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, and he gets one in the right field. Racing to third is Elrod, and D-Bat make that Dallas Dulins Dodgers are into something here.
Yeah, Luke Watkins. My gosh. It's quick. It's quick. Dulins on fire at first at bats.
Pitch is fouled off. Tommy Baker, the batter. Tommy Baker sitting at .375 in 6 games. He is 6 for 16 with a home run, 3 RBIs, a double, a triple, 8 runs scored, walked 5 times, struck out 6, 1 looking. So he'll go down hacking if it's a strikeout. And there's a high fly ball in the right field. Should score the run.
There's the sun.
Noel coming up.
Found
He
it.
makes a catch. Here comes the throw in. It's going to be not in time. And just like that, Dulins Dodgers National up 1-0. Sac fly by Tommy Baker. Carson Sharp, the batter.
They appealed third to no avail. Now they're going to talk.
Sharp comes in the meantime, 600. How about 12 for 22, Ray? He's got 1 home run, 12 runs batted in, 3 doubles, 7 runs scored, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, both swinging.
So they're appealing the tag at third. They said he left too soon.
And we will see how this challenge pans out. We are right next to the replay official. He'll be looking things over here. And we could tell you that Rob McKinley is behind home plate. Scott Johnston at first. Angel Campos at second. Mark Lewis at third. Chris Torres is the replay official up here tonight for this game.
Is there any way to sync up the catch to different frames? They're not syncing up right now.
I don't know how they can see. I don't know that they can make a judgment after Mark Lewis has called him safe. There's nothing video-wise where you can see.
Yeah, this one, because of the tag and you got split cameras, it's almost
tagged,
a near impossibility.
Yeah, it's impossibility.
Unless you see the tag on the camera.
He's tagged.
No. But what I'm saying is
I
you got
got
to
you.
see the catch and the tag at the same time.
Correct.
Otherwise, you really can't see
Mark
it.
was lined up. He saw it, and it's a no-brainer. They're just trying to.
Yeah, they're trying to see what they can do is what they're trying.
All stands. Third base.
So the call stands.
Yeah, they're just trying.
Well, as they say, why not?
Well, you know
Give
what?
it a chance.
Sometimes in the dugout, somebody says he left too early, and then it becomes, somebody says it, and it becomes real all of a sudden, and the coach goes, "Okay, I'll check."
Right. That is true, isn't it?
Oh, it's way true.
So the batter Narrows, Carson Sharp, who has been very sharp at the plate. As I mentioned, 600, 12 for 20,
Jeez,
and
this
12
guy.
RBIs. He scored 7 runs.
Where's he going to school?
Louisiana Tech.
Oh, that's a good program.
And that's a
He knocked
comebacker
it
off
down.
the pitcher, and the throw is over to first in time.
That was a base hit. Good job of knocking it down. It hit him in the back of the leg.
So looking at him, 1-3 on the putout. Even on an out, he just raked it. There was no doubt about it, was there?
No. No, that was a rocket, too. He took away a base hit from a guy who's got the hottest bat in the tournament.
Ashton Ballou now the batter. Batting 154. He's 2 for 13.
See, I'm watching this guy bat, and watch. Now, he changed it a little bit, but his toe was over the chalk line and over home plate. They got to notice those things.
So here's a guy who's batting 154. Hits 2 hits, both homers. 5 RBIs.
Both homers, 2 hits.
Both homers.
Well, we're probably going to see a guy
So
swing.
he's hit or miss, literally.
He swings as hard as he can. There's no doubt.
The pitch on the way. That's slider outside. 3 balls and no strikes.
All right, things have calmed down. 1 run across. That's good. Let's get this third out.
Watkins comes to the plate, and it's ball 4, high and in. So Luke Watkins getting his first walk.
Spencer Browning.
Solid player.
Yeah, he is. He's a solid player for the defending champs.
211 average. He's got no home runs, 2 RBIs, 4 runs scored. Has struck out 8 times, all swinging, and walked once. So we'll see what he brings here to the table. We do know he's an outstanding shortstop. Has had some big fielding plays here in the tournament so far. And the pitch is on the outside corner, strike 1, 1-1. 1-0 in favor of Dulins Dodgers National. The 1-1. Breaking ball. That's a beauty. 77 miles an hour.
Scott, I got Luke Watkins listed at 5'8", 160. He looks bigger than that from here.
He does. And that's where some of the heights and weights you wonder about. But yeah, he definitely does look a little more filled out than that.
Yeah, he's stocky build.
Watkins uncommitted. 1 more year at La Cueva. Upper 80s, low 90s pitcher. 3/4 slot. And the pitch is down low. Runners at first and second for Dulins Dodgers National. Claycomb at second and Ballou at first.
He's worked this 2-2. If he can get out of this inning with just 1 run, he should be happy.
And the 2-2 fouled off. Top of the first inning. One of those grinded out Dulins Dodgers games. They'll
Luke's got a good little fastball, 87, 88. That's not bad.
Watkins ready at the rubber. He deals. It's fouled off to the right side, out of play. One nothing here early. That's a liner up the gap in the left center field. That's going to be trouble. This will score at least one, as scoring was Claycomb. Here comes Ballou. It will be a triple, standing up for Browning, who takes a bow for his teammates.
Campos is just besides himself. The ball hadn't got into the infield, and he was headed to the mound.
Well, there's a tough start that we were thinking about, as ABA down 3-0. Already going to the bullpen here in the top of the first. 2 men out, 3-0. Dulins Dodgers National over ABA. Connie Mack World Series on ProView Networks, ProView Comcast 26.
I might not be in the cage as much anymore. Just like riding a bicycle, I can pick up the fight from where I left off. I'm not some slick-haired outsider posing with borrowed gloves. I grew up here. New Mexico is in my blood. I'm a New Mexican fighting for other New Mexicans. I'm Adam Oki. I'll be your champion in the courtroom.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
Well, I'm going to the frontier.
Gunnar Guardiola, the new pitcher for Albuquerque Baseball Academy, a solid pitcher. He's looked good the times that we've seen him here so far. Deals a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. Guardiola, quarterback at Las Cruces High School, pitcher as well, outstanding pitcher. Pitch on the way, and that's a strike.
Boy, Gunner.
Guardiola will deal. A big swing and a miss by Christian May.
That's a good arm. So he's going back to Cruces High? Cruces High Dogs with a W.
Pitch on the way, missed. He's going to NMSU.
Yep, they should. He's got a good arm. Good-looking kid.
2 balls, 2 strikes. That one missed. Ball 3.
He's touched some 91s.
The pitch on the way by Guardiola. Ground ball towards the middle, and that is going to be scooped up by Cluxton. He will throw across, but not in time.
Tough play. Tough play. Tough play.
So Browning scores to make it 3-0 now, or 4-0, excuse me, as Ballou scored in front of him. And May, the batter. May grounds one towards the middle. Tough play for the shortstop Tinker, and he couldn't get it. And on his way to third base is May.
So, Scotty, you said ABA, they're scrappy, man. And I mean, they scrap really hard, but you said they've had a tough time swinging the bats.
Yeah, they especially when they don't swing the bats, they've been having a tough time. So hopefully they can be aggressive, because when they're hitting, they're as good as anybody. But sometimes they look a little passive at the plate, and you're down 4-0.
Wow.
Or in this tournament, you're halfway to a run rule.
We've got to get out of the first. 2 outs. We need an out. We need an out. Nine-hole hitter.
So Pruitt with the single.
Good breaking ball. Good. This kid's got a good arm.
Yeah.
He's got a good arm.
Well, I mean, the singles against him, second base and shortstop, haven't left the infield.
Right.
So there's that. But yeah, he's shown a good arm in this tournament. He's been very, very good. But again, I believe in bracket play. I got to look up his official stats. I think this is his 3rd appearance in bracket play. No balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch is fouled off to the right side.
It's 87.
The other game today, Midland Redbirds over Northwest 509 Stars, 9-0. Other game tonight, D-Bat, who had a bye last night, taking on Dulins Dodgers American. And that is the younger team.
His cap must not fit. He keeps taking it off.
No balls, 2 strikes. Guardiola waiting. And he will come to the plate. Runner goes. The pitch is inside. The throw down. They're going to get the runner first and a run down. And now the throw to the plate. And they wait a little bit, and the throw is not in time. I knew that hesitation was going to be trouble, Coach. And it was.
The kid at third, base running is just, it's not good. Base running is a lost art, because they started the run down and they chased the kid all the way to second, and then the guy at third woke up and realized what was going on too late, or he'd have scored.
And he woke up right when the tag was about to be made at first, so maybe that was good timing. But then they threw in, and he just got the hand out. No appeal. 2-2. Ball 3. Just missed. Usually when Guardiola misses, he doesn't miss by much. The full count pitch, and that's ball 4.
Bases juiced. Yeah. How long has this first inning gone on?
It's a typical Dulins Dodgers inning. Grind it out, and I would say, what is it, about 20 minutes? A little over 20 minutes already?
Well, the 9-hole just walked, so now we're back to the top of the lineup, and Jace Elrod.
Yeah, he walked and scored to lead off the game.
He's right at it. We got a guy there.
To the right, and that's a base hit. Scoring on the play was May. Pruitt scores, and it is already 6-0. Taking third is Clark. So Elrod gets his second hit. He's got 2 RBIs now.
They're on fire.
They are.
They're on fire. 6-0 in the first.
Ever since that loss on the first day, which surprised everybody, they've been locked in.
That was
fly ball by Clayton.
We got a guy there.
Center field.
We got a guy
that
there.
is Courtney, and he is there.
380 feet from home plate. You're out.
So that ends the inning, but 6 runs on 6 hits. And we go to the bottom of the first inning. It is 6-0. Dulins Dodgers National over Albuquerque Baseball Academy. Connie Mack World Series on ProView Networks and ProView Comcast 26.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a #1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Boswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are one Eastern.
This Connie Mack World Series broadcast is brought to you by DBAT Baseball and Softball Academies. This broadcast is brought to you by DBAT Baseball and Softball Academy.
Welcome back here, Connie Mack World Series, as we go to the bottom of the first inning. Albuquerque Baseball Academy down 6-0 already. Mason Courtney, Dean Ellison, Wyatt Tinker will come up. And things off to an extremely tough start for ABA. Ray Birmingham.
Yeah, not good. Oh, attaboy.
There's a line drive, and that is a leaping catch by Spencer Browning. We've seen him do that a couple of times this tournament so far. 1 pitch, 1 away. Mason Courtney got good bat on the ball, but Browning, an outstanding shortstop, robbed him. Dean Ellison now the batter. And they are facing Creed Rayner. And Rayner deals ball 1, 1 ball, and no strikes. He's going to Murray State. New player, hurt last year, had elbow surgery, so he was cleaned up a little bit, ready to go, and the pitch was lined in the left, a base hit. Dean Ellison gets the base hit. Wyatt Tinker now the batter.
Rio Rancho kid. Going to New Mexico Junior College.
Tinker 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs yesterday. 1-0 the count to him. Here's the pitch. That one misses. 2 balls and no strikes to Tinker. Tinker, high chopper. That is waiting on it is Brown.
Oh, wow.
Second, the throw to first in time. Quite a double play. Just thought you drew it up, huh, Coach?
Wow, that ball was a high chopper. I didn't think they had a chance for a double play.
I didn't either, and they turn it. Shows how good their defense is. Nobody left. A hit. We go to the second. It is Dulins Dodgers National 6, Albuquerque Baseball Academy nothing. Connie Mack World Series on ProView Networks, ProView Comcast 26.
My grandmother taught us how to cook, where to find Navajo tea. She showed us the ways. Juniper, elk, blue corn, red currant. Nature's gifts. We honor our traditional foods, just with our own little twist.
A lot has changed on Route 66 in the last 100 years, but it so remains the same. Cooling off, hidden treasures, a good night's sleep, and the freedom of the open road. For when the journey is the destination.
And we go to the top of the second inning.
Throw up a goose egg, Albuquerque.
6-0 is the score. Pop up by Tommy Baker and caught by Kyle Murphy, the third baseman. 1 pitch, 1 away. Baker sacrifice fly his first time up. It's 6-0, and the problem with anybody that plays this Dulins Dodgers team is they have the ability to score so quickly.
They did.
It was 3-0 before you knew it.
Yeah. Here's Carson Sharp, the 4-hole hitter.
And that is a fly ball on the right side, foul ground. Ellison is there, and Ellison fights it off. Yeah, he fought it off indeed.
You know what happens, and it looked like it happened there. Your swings get big. You throw up a big number in the first inning, and you lose respect for the pitcher, and then you start swinging big and trying to hit the ball out of the yard, and that might help Albuquerque Academy get back into the ball game.
Ashton Ballou swings and misses. Guardiola getting his footing now. There's a high fly ball, center field, but playable. Mason Courtney makes a catch, and it's a quick 1-2-3 inning.
We need that goose egg for old Academy. They needed that.
We go to the bottom of the second inning, 6-0. Dulins Dodgers National over ABA, ProView Networks.
I was born in Farmington, New Mexico, and learned to fish here on the San Juan. Watching the seasons, the bugs, and the trout. Lunker Alley, Simone Canyon, Lower Flats, and Texas Hold'em. This place is world famous, and for good reason.
4 or 5 generations, we've been building New Mexico. That history is in every repair we make. Today, we're United Plumbing LLC. We're still local, still family owned. That means professional expertise. And knowing you'll always get honest service from a skilled technician. We're committed to doing the right thing for our neighbors. That's the United way. Call United Plumbing today for your free quote.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more.
Welcome back here to Ricketts Park in Farmington, New Mexico. Scott Galletti, Ray Birmingham, the crew here at ProView Networks. Pitches down low for a ball to Tyler Swartz. It's Swartz followed by Kyle Murphy and Aiden Mobley. Bottom of the second. 6 runs across for Dulins Dodgers in the first.
Swartz was a big player on the state championship team.
And he's got a 5-game hitting streak here in the Connie Mac. There's a ground ball to short. Nice play by the shortstop. Browning coming up with a nice play again. And there's one gone. That'll bring up Kyle Murphy.
Murphy was on that team too, defending state champs. They all got a ring.
Right.
Piedra Vista did a great team and a scrappy team.
That is down the line. That's right field. That's all the way to the wall. On his way to second base is Murphy. He is in there with a double. Kyle Murphy getting a double off of Creed Rayner.
You know, taking care of the baseball is a big deal. I just saw the second baseman at the deep part of second base throw the ball to the pitcher who's on the third baseline over here. And why? You walk to the mound and give it to him. You throw that away, we got a runner on third. Taking care of the baseball is a big deal.
And again, that's you seeing it as a coach.
I have, and it's just like they don't realize it till it happens bad in a big game.
And if it happens bad, it affects everything.
Yep.
Pitch on the way is inside for a ball. Aiden Mobley, 1-1 to count to him. Bottom of the second. And the pitch. That's ball 2, 2-1.
Creed's 87, 88 for the Dodgers. NBA needs to scratch a run here and get back in, give him some spark.
Mobley, 0.83 average. 3 RBIs, however, 2 runs, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, 2 looking. And he's even in the count at 2-2. Go to first, not in time.
Good timing play. Good throw.
The runner gets his lead, and the pitch on the way, down low. Throw to second in the center field. On his way to third base is Murphy. The throw is not in time. And there's one of your Y plays, Ray.
Yeah.
You're up 6-0. You try picking off the guy at second.
It's not necessary. You're handing out runs. You go here, take a freebie. Full count on this hitter.
Three balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch on the way is ball 4. So this is where the scrappiness comes in, because this is where you start taking pitches and make the pitcher throw pitches.
He'll
and
walk
it's more situational as opposed to just standing at the plate. So there's a purpose to it.
Yes. Now we 1 out and runners at first and third.
Chase Qualler now the batter. Qualler batting .400. He's 2 for 5 in 3 games, all together in the Connie Mack. No RBIs. Chance to get one here with the runner 90 feet away.
The Cueva kid going to Paradise Valley.
That's in the hole. Base hit left field. So walking home is the runner Murphy to second base Mobley.
He scratched a run.
ABA has scratched a run indeed.
Yeah, and that's what this academy team has with Tim Compost is you can throw up a 6 spot and then they don't care. They're still going to scrap, claw, wait for you to do something silly and score a run. They just keep playing the game.
So Qualler with an RBI. That's his first here in the Connie Mack altogether. 1 ball, no strikes to Cody Clugston. 0 for 1 yesterday with a walk and a run scored. First and second, now we're going to have a meeting at the Hill.
Cody Clugston, another Piedra Vista champion, man. That's cool because those kids are winners.
So if there's any good news about falling behind 6-0, ABA was behind 5-0 against Dulins Dodgers Prime and clawed their way back into the game, and they did it later than now. So if they can get a run or so more, they got all their runs late in the game.
These kids aren't going to let up. They're going to keep plugging, and that 6 spot in the first inning, the key was it's in the first inning.
Right.
Still six more innings to play, baby.
Yeah, in that game they had 4 in the 6th and 2 in the 7th to pull that game out. Strike call, but now you've got 1 out. You've got runners at first and second, trying to keep the coals lighted.
Taking good at bats. Being picky what they swing at.
Clugston, 200, 3 RBIs. And the pitch to Cody, fouled off to the right side out of play. Creed Rayner on the hill. Rayner 0-1, 3 innings. 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts in his last game. Two balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. 89 on the gun. That's a big strikeout.
He heated that one up. That's his biggest number. 9 hole.
Anthony Knoll, the batter, 1 for 1 with a run scored yesterday. So he's at the plate. Rayner looks at the runner at second. The pitch, fastball again. That time he came 88.
No, from Rio Rancho. So the coach at Coach Gomez at Rio Rancho and Coach Campos, coaching this team, used to coach together at Eastern New Mexico University, which is a great college. Great college.
0-1, that's a strike. 0-2.
President Johnson at Eastern New Mexico has put together a great university, and a lot of things are happening. A lot of great things, great education.
One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 6-1. A run across here. Chase Qualler on the single.
You know, I noticed a lot of these kids are standing on the chalk, not toes on the chalk, on the chalk, and sometimes over the chalk.
Yeah, he's right on the chalk.
Yeah, earlier both toes were across the chalk, like his hands are over the plate.
2-2. Just missed. Ball 3, 3-2. That's a chancy take right there.
See, now look, his back foot is over the chalk line. Wow.
That's
going to
fly
fall.
Ball, and that is the second baseman going back and making the catch. Nice play there.
Well,
by
we
John
scratched
Clark.
a run. Albuquerque scratched a run, and got to keep throwing goose eggs. Get back in this ball game for Albuquerque Academy.
So we go to the third, 6-1. Dulins Dodgers National on ProView Networks.
I might not be in the cage as much anymore. Just like riding a bicycle, I can pick up the fight from where I left off. I'm not some slick-haired outsider posing with borrowed gloves. I grew up here. New Mexico is in my blood. I'm a New Mexican fighting for other New Mexicans. I'm Adam Oki. I'll be your champion in the courtroom.
Back here at the Connie Mack World Series as we get set to go here. We go to the third inning. Swing and a miss. Spencer Browning. 1-1 to count to him, followed by Christian May and Jacob Pruitt.
I drew that chalk line off the plate, but that wasn't about that. I was just trying to hit, and you were going to hit the beats and lay the chickens. Once they put that
One ball, two strikes. Next one, swing and a miss. Good breaking ball, 77 miles an hour. And down goes Browning. Once again, we have Armando Billing, manager at Clancy's, proud sponsor, and we're happy to have him. And you get to see some night action now.
Oh yes, definitely. First time wasn't enough, so gladly to be back again.
Fly ball hit pretty well to center field. Christian May hit it, and Mason Courtney makes the catch for out number 2. So we will talk about some of the specials and what's going on here tonight on a Thursday night over at Clancy's.
Well, right now on a Thursday night we have the...
By the way, is the game on?
Yes, it is, of course.
Let's say hello to the folks watching at Clancy's then.
Hello, guys. I hope you all rooting for me there.
They better be rooting for you, yeah.
Yeah. Well, for tonight we have the enchilada plate and the taco plate. It's ranging about $8.50. We do have a New Mexico roll for our sushi special for tonight. For you gluten-free people out there, we do have a gluten-free option as well, which is the green chili Philly, served with a side salad and your choice of a dressing.
Nice. That's awesome.
And then also this weekend, on the weekends, we usually do a breakfast thing. In the mornings, we usually run our breakfast program on Fridays and Saturdays between 8 a.m. to 12. And then on Sundays, we run it between 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
That's the second base, and that is a put out for Clugston. We'll have you back here in the bottom of the third inning. But 1-2-3 goes Dulins National here on ProView.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number 1. Cover it with green stuff, 1 scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView.
We are back here, Connie Mack World Series. Scott Galletti, Ray Birmingham, Jason Polo, director, All Neowani on replay. The crew, gang's all here. I think we have a double crew working part of this game. And we're with Armando Billy, the manager at Clancy's, who has served us great food all week long. And you were talking about the Thursday festivities. What goes on the weekend again?
For the continuance on the Thursday festivities, usually we always do a game what we do called Singo. It's like bingo but with music. So it usually gets crowded, gets full there on Thursday nights. With our breakfast theme that we usually been doing on the weekends. Great food, again, great atmosphere. I know it's pretty early in the morning. Some of my employees, they talk about waking up too early, and this is to that. But again, for them to be grinding so hard, waking up and being there on there, cooking great food, to serving great tables, I cannot be more appreciated for them to doing the hard work that they have.
6-1 in favor of Dulins Dodgers National, 1 run across in the second inning for ABA. Guardiola, a fastball, 89. Down he goes on a big cut and a miss. So he's really settled into this one, going to New Mexico State. Gunnar Guardiola. So in terms of just catering to the community, and how much do you cater to the community and how much do you cater to people like us who just come into town and visit for a little bit and then leave?
We cater all year round, from everything to like back to school caterings to Christmas party events, all the way down to graduation receptions to business meetings, after hour business meetings for the community. I mean, again, just for us to get more involved out there. I mean, even just having an opportunity to be on this broadcasting just gives us a great chance to be more involved for the community and be much appreciated for our community to supporting our business.
I talked about Luke. Here's a ground ball that's just through underneath a pair of gloves into right field. And Dean Ellison aboard on a hit, but I was mentioning Gunnar Guardiola, as this is actually Creed Rayner who just mowed down Mason Courtney for out number 1. Ellison gets aboard here. We'll see how they score it. And Wyatt Tinker will come up. He grounded into a 6-4-3 double play. His first time up, so he's coming back up for a second time. And it is, even though it was off of 2 sets of gloves, ruled a single. So the second hit for Ellison. And he's been one of the good bats for ABA. So when do you guys normally get busy?
Normally get busy if we're talking about just our restaurant stuff. It would usually be like our weekends. I mean, Thursday would be like our kickoff spot for the weekend to get started. Sundays itself, it's especially after the church crowd, it's when everything gets really busy for us. But the most busiest day of the week, I would possibly say, would possibly be our Burger Mondays, which is our special for on Mondays is our half-price burgers. Can't beat any deal in town with our burgers at all. I mean, our burgers are always great. They're cooked upon how you want them to be ordered.
And there's a ruling there that he did get hit in the hand, apparently. So a hit by pitch and Tinker aboard. And that will bring up Tyler Swartz. Well, we were talking about the burgers. We were talking about the Mexican food today. What's the biggest favorite of people, especially from the community here, that go in? What's their go-to?
I would say the sushi bar. I mean, that's the most appealing, that eye-catcher. People like come into the restaurant like, oh wow, you guys actually have a sushi bar? And the more you look into our menu, I mean, we have a little bit of everything. But for the sushi bar, again, I would have to give a lot of credibility because these guys take their time. It takes a lot of effort. It takes time and effort for them to dedicate their time and making sure that our rolls are good, picture perfect. Again, I can't appreciate more of my sushi guys for them to be dedicating their time as well.
Tyler Swartz takes a fastball on the outside corner, 88 miles an hour. Swartz came into the game on a 5-game hitting streak. Counting the first at bat, he's 8 for 20 during that streak, 2 extra base hits. So he's been kind of the go-to guy for Albuquerque Baseball Academy. And we have an equipment break here as the catcher, Jeffrey Claycomb, wiping himself off. 6-1 in favor of Dulins Dodgers. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball to the right side of the infield. Waiting on it, second baseman Clark will throw over to first. Everybody moves up. Ellison to third. And Tinker to second, but 2 gone now as Swartz, a soft ground ball to second. Kyle Murphy, who doubled to right field, is the batter. So we have the month of August coming up. Then we've got Labor Day weekend. We've got holidays coming up. So what are some of the big things?
Big things will be the back to school stuff for the teachers and everything, getting themselves ready. Some of them get us ready for their catering stuff or their back to school program. So we like to help out with them with that. With the other holidays coming in, again, that's when we get really busy with our catering program. Orders keep coming in left and right. Kind of around the time this area kind of slows down just a little bit for us, but I mean the restaurant picks up obviously because of the community and the out-of-town people who come in for the Connie Mack series. I mean, just trying to be here and taking care of them as much as they take care of us. Oh,
on the ground to third, and that's a foul ball. So it's still no balls and 2 strikes. Kyle Murphy out of Piedra Vista High School will be going there here in the fall again for his senior year. Pitching wise, he beat the Four Corners Blue Sox team in the qualifier to help ABA get here, and that qualifier was right here at Ricketts Park. 0-2, lifted in the air, left side in the infield. Spencer Browning, the shortstop, makes the catch, and the side is retired. I want to thank you for joining us, Armando.
Yep, thank you for having me, guys.
And thanks for having us. As a sponsor, that's Armando Billy, the manager at Clancy's. We go to the 4th, 6-1, Dulins Dodgers National over ABA.
This Connie Mack World Series broadcast is brought to you by DBAT Baseball and Softball Academies.
My grandmother taught us how to cook, where to find Navajo tea. She showed us the ways. Juniper, elk, blue corn, red currant. Nature's gifts. We honor our traditional foods, just with our own little twist.
A lot has changed on Route 66 in the last 100 years, but it so remains the same. Cooling off, hidden treasures.
Good look of Ricketts Park and beyond here. Beautiful scenery here at Ricketts Park in Farmington, New Mexico. Scott Coletti along with Ray Birmingham. Jason Pohl, our director. Paul Neoani, our replay. There's a line drive up the middle. That's a base hit for the number 9 man, John Clark.
That's a big hit, leadoff hit up with the 9 hole. That's a plus.
Well, he comes up looking for his pitch and just whacks the first pitch he sees. And that is hit number 4 for Dulins Dodgers National, the defending champions last year. They won it all here. Showing bunt, pulling back was Jace Elrod.
You know, one way to approach this, and I've seen a lot of teams do it, they get a 6 spot in the first, and then they manufacture all the way, trying to get 1 run an inning on the way down.
There you go.
Yeah.
Kick that away.
They don't need to bunt. They can bunt again and put him at third with 1 out.
They could do that. We have seen that from other teams here. Two balls, no strikes. You have Ellison first, Clugston at second, Tinker at short, Murphy at third. Swartz in left, Courtney in center. Here's the pitch on the way, and that's outside.
Elrod drives a walk, but they'll have Claycomb bunt, betcha.
That pitch missed, ball 4. So now you got runners at first and second. Watkins only lasted 2/3 of an inning. Wakeham takes a ball, 1 ball, and no strikes. Zachary Zwesper is the new right fielder, by the way. That's what I was checking on here. They didn't make an announcement, but he's in there for Anthony Knoll.
Oh, good. Glad you spotted that.
So Zwesper in right out of Piedra Vista, going to New Mexico Military Institute.
It's a good baseball program. They were in the playoffs this year.
Two balls, 1 strike, and the pitch on the way is down low. 3-1. 6-1, Dulins Dodgers National, but they have runners at first and second to open up this inning. We're in the top of the 4th. 6 in the first, 1 in the second for ABA. 3-1. That's ball 4.
All right. We didn't have to bunt. Here comes Coach Campos.
Looks like that's going to be it here for Guardiola.
We got a left-hander throwing.
How are you, Sam? I thought your kids would be up here.
Meeting a little longer.
Maybe he's just trying to stall for somebody to get loose.
Yeah, I think so, because I thought he had the hook, and he's not pulling him out. In fact, he was getting pats on the back from his teammates on the infield. They thought he was coming out. So that's why I kind of paused, and it's like, okay, let's see what happens.
Psych.
Yeah, they were congratulating him, like, hey, great job, because he has pitched well this week.
Well, it's a tough situation because the 3 holes up with the bases juiced.
And Baker gets one in the air. This should score a run, if not more, as Webster, along with the center fielder Courtney. Courtney makes the catch. Runner from second tag, Elrod to third. Scoring on the play is Clark. Staying at first is Claycomb. It's a sac fly, second time today. Sac fly to right.
Baker squared it up. Yeah, he's just too much launch angle. He's trying to knock an airplane down.
Carson Sharp now the batter, and he takes ball one. 1 ball, no strike. So another run here in the inning for Dulins Dodgers National. 7-1 they lead it.
Legendary coach from Lubbock, Monterey.
Ray Birmingham? Oh, wait, that's another legendary coach.
Oh.
That's in the left field. That will be a base hit to score Elrod. Stopping at second is Claycomb. And it's 8-1 now.
Bobby Magels, Lubbock, Monterey. His old saying to hitters that hit uphill and hit the high fly balls, he'd say, son, hit them through the trees, not over the trees.
Interesting. I like that.
Yeah, it was a great saying. Because if you hit them like through the trees and it's short, it's a double.
I've hit many golf balls through trees. Sometimes smack into them too, but yeah.
So you're saying that it's not your favorite game?
No, I'm saying it is one of my favorite games, but sometimes I can get them through the trees, and sometimes if I try, I can't.
If you can find them.
And it's also a situation where, I take chances where most people would play it safe.
So you're saying you're not?
I'm saying I'd go for the 150 yards or the 100 yards as opposed to just chipping out.
Steve Davis had a birdie today.
He did.
He did. Good for him. All right. One in the mud. Let's try to stop the bleeding. If there's another hit here, I don't know what he goes with the bullpen or not, because Coach Campos is trying to duct tape this together. It looks like
right.
Late in the tournament, down to the last few teams, and all his pitching's been used, worn out, tired.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, to get them here, their pitching has been stellar. And that's in the left field, a base hit with the runners going. Claycomb will score easily, staying at second is Sharp. And it's 9-1 now. Solid single to left by Ballou.
See, that's a base hit to left field on a double steal. They were on the move on the play. And the guy from first to second didn't have his head in, and he finally picked it up. And to round second, he had a shot at going to third, but he was waiting for the third base coach to give him a signal to run and a ball in front of him. That's what's going on. It's just fundamentals.
Still just 1 out. We're in the top of the 4th inning. 9-1 in favor of Dulins Dodgers National. At second, Sharp. At first, Ballou. And Spencer Browning, who tripled in 2 runs to make it 3-0.
Spencer hit the wall, didn't he?
Yeah.
In the gap, left center.
And he definitely has home run power. That's a ball. Pleasant Grove High School going to the University of Arkansas, as Ray Birmingham said earlier.
Yeah.
Browning played with the PPA White Sox last year.
Oh, did he?
Well, so I'm sure you saw him play, because I think
I did.
You were here for at least one of the PPA games.
He's a good player. Arkansas is getting a lot of young freshmen. And that's interesting, because today it's a transfer portal world. And, freshmen's chances to play are hard.
Yeah, I go back to the high school, college, the quote of the day, if you will, that I saw yesterday from a coach in Southern California on my former co-worker and one of my good friends' Twitter page. We coach them, you poach them.
Yes, you did. That's a great saying.
We poach them, they poach them. We coach them, they poach them.
We coach them, they poach them. That's, it almost.
There's a drive up the gap in right center field.
We got a guy.
And that is going to be off the wall. Thought maybe it was going to be a catch.
That's going to clear the bases.
Look at the runners going. Sharp, Ballou, and Browning all score right behind each other. It is a 3-run double for Christian May. And it's 12-1 now. Yeah, I thought at first maybe Schwepser over in right or Courtney could have made the catch, but to no avail.
He gave it all he had. He ran a long ways, and I thought he might have a shot, but he didn't.
Speaking
the ball
of
was torched.
Giving it all he had, Guardiola's day is done, and Guardiola, well, he's part of the reason why they're here, because he was pitching in some big spots earlier in the week, and like you said, later in the week, you get called upon and you just run out of gas, especially in this situation where you got a team that's coming up hacking. So we will throw at the break, come right back here, 12-1. Dulins Dodgers National over ABA on ProView Networks, ProView Comcast 26.
A good night's sleep and the freedom of the open road. For when the journey is the destination.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible. For over 20 years, Everguard Roofing and Solar has been committed to customer service. Locally owned and operated, Everguard offers both commercial and residential roofing and solar services. For more info, please call 505-821-9543. Everguard Roofing and Solar are proud supporters of ProView Sports Network and New Mexico Youth Athletics.
I was born in Farmington, New Mexico, and learned to fish here on the San Juan. Watching the seasons, the bugs, and the trout. Lunker Alley, Simone Canyon, Lower Flats, and Texas Hold. This place is world famous, and for good reason.
4-5.
Josh Reardon, a new pitcher. Delta ball. Next one, a high chopper over the head of the third baseman Murphy. Another run's going to score. And that makes it 13-1 in favor of Dulins Dodgers. And that is the fourth RBI of the day for Christian May. He's having a game, I'd say.
Yep. It's good to see Josh in the game. Josh Reardon is a kid I've known for a long time and a good family, good guy. He's going to an NAI school in Florida.
Southeastern University.
Mm-hmm.
Out of Sandia Prep.
He's really worked hard. He went to IMG.
Yeah, I was just going to say, he started at Sandia Prep, and as Coach told me, he went to IMG for his final season of high school. What a place that is.
Yeah, it's special. A couple of friends of mine coached him there. I'd check on him, ask him how he's doing. He says he's doing fine. He's throwing strikes.
Right. A lot of nice facilities there. Runner goes. It's a ground ball to third, foul. See, they're up 12 runs, and they're still going to send a man. They do not take the foot off the pedal.
Well, you can't. I mean, you can't. There's a point in time late in the game you might, but you can't. It's baseball, and you never know what's going to happen.
Right.
Come on, Josh, get him done, baby. Josh has really worked hard at being a baseball player and being a pitcher. That's down.
That will be down indeed. Here comes the runner, Pruitt. He is coming to the plate, and it will be another double. So Elrod with the double.
Wow.
And Elrod with 3 RBIs now. They're batting around here again. Well, now it's Jace Elrod, excuse me.
Yep. It was a good bender. Good boy, Josh.
A ball and a strike. 14-1 in favor of Dulins Dodgers National. Pitches outside.
Farmington boy Chase Silseth got traded to the Rangers. And
he did.
Yeah, good for him. Rangers need a guy out of the bullpen.
Elrod at the plate. Ooh!
Got him on the elbow guard.
Luckily. And he's still stinging.
Yep. I don't care what you got on it. It hits you in the elbow.
It hits you in the elbow. It's going to hurt.
It is, but the alternative's worse.
Ooh. That fastball came in. Imagine if he didn't have that elbow pad on.
Oh, golly.
That would have been bad.
Yep.
Pitch on the way, ground ball, base hit, left field. Coming home to score will be Browning, and May is at second. $15-1 now.
You know, the history of how this tournament got here, and the businessmen of Farmington having a vision and going to the Connie Mack people and asking to move it from St. Joseph's. It was in Springfield, it was in St. Joseph's, and making their pitch is a great story. And that commitment by those businessmen has never wavered since 1965.
Nope.
This has gotten bigger and better in commitment. Everybody in this community is asked to participate and work in Connie Mack World Series, and they want to. Tell you what, it's a lesson in civic pride that this town has in everything it does, and just to come here and experience it is kind of like, I always ask people, they go, oh, it's like America was in the 70s and 80s.
That's funny.
That's got a chance to drop in the corner.
It does, as it's a tough one. Fair ball. It does drop into the corner. Clark will score. And here comes the runner, and he scores. As that was Claycomb.
Can't get a ball at anybody.
Still only one out in the inning. So Tommy Baker getting into the parade here. He's got 4 RBIs on today. Double down the left field line.
That ball's hit hard.
Fly ball to center field. Courtney can't get it. It goes up against the wall. As scoring on the play will be Baker from second. It's another RBI double for Sharp this time. These guys are just putting on a clinic.
Here comes Coach Campos.
Well, it's showing why they were defending champions. Yep. They got their wake-up call in the first game when they lost, and they've been playing with fire ever since. And ABA just caught in the crosshairs here today. We'll have a pitching change, and we'll come right back. It is 18-1 in favor of Dulins Dodgers over ABA on ProView Networks, ProView Comcast 26.
Generation, we've been building New Mexico. That history is in every repair we make. Today, we're United Plumbing LLC. We're still local, still family owned. That means professional expertise. And knowing you'll always get honest service from a skilled technician. We're committed to doing the right thing for our neighbors. That's the United way. Call United Plumbing today for your free quote.
We've been trained, conditioned, and rewarded for doing more. But people weren't designed for all that doing. Our bodies need to settle into nothing from time to time. Into nothing at all. In a world obsessed with doing more, we invite you to undo.
Cole Darnell, the new pitcher. Scott Coletti on hand along with Ray Birmingham.
Cole Darnell.
Jason Poole, our director. Aldney Awani, our replay operator. The gang is all here, as we'll also have Dylan Brummel and Aaron Rivera working as well.
Cole Darnell's a state champion in the lower divisions from East Mountain High School. They pulled it off this year in Albuquerque, in New Mexico. Now's the time to let it. In the bottom of the fourth, it's time to let everybody make sure they get an inning and a bat, a pitching performance, whatever. With an 18-1, make sure everybody gets to touch the field for Albuquerque Academy. Gold just dumped 69 in there. It'll be hard to be on time with that.
Fouled off to the right side by Ballou. Ballou 1 for 2. Also walked and scored in the first. 6 runs in the first, 12 here in the fourth. 14th man at the plate, and that's a nice play. And thrown away by the shortstop Baker in the right field.
Oh, don't send him, don't send him. They held him up at third. It was one of those low line drives you couldn't tell if he short hopped it or if he caught it. The base runner had a bad read on it.
That's
inning over.
That a boy. Ball to short. Tinker will throw and get him. Browning retired. but a big inning, a 12 spot. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It is Dulins Dodgers National 18, ABA 1. Connie Mack World Series on ProView Networks.
We got an appeal.
Yeah, we got an appeal, so we'll see. Grounds crew coming out. They're going to have to stop, but they're not. The PA announcer saying,
are they appealing him off the bag?
I don't know what. Let's look. There's a nice glove stop, and the appeal. Ooh, the appeal is whether or not he beat him. Let's see. That's going to be very close, closer than what I thought.
Yeah, and the first baseman thought he came off the bag, and then he pumped him.
So the question is he on the bag? Because I think if he's on the bag, he's out.
Yeah, I think the question is, was he on the bag? You see how he had to really reach?
That's what I'm saying, because looking at it, it looks like it would have been an out, but is his foot on the bag? And it was. So it's going to be an out. So now we'll go to break here, 18-1. Dulins Dodgers National over ABA on ProView Comcast 26 and ProView Networks.
I might not be in the cage as much anymore. Just like riding a bicycle, I can pick up the fight from where I left off. I'm not some slick-haired outsider posing with borrowed gloves. I grew up here. New Mexico is in my blood. I'm a New Mexican fighting for other New Mexicans. I'm Adam Oki. I'll be your champion in the courtroom.
Welcome back here to Ricketts Park in Farmington, New Mexico. As we get you ready, you see the grounds crew here getting the field nice and good on the infield.
Jesus Firminis is now on the mound.
New pitcher for Dulins Dodgers National. He wears number 34. And he might be a pickup.
He's on the roster. Aiden Mobley. Time to get everybody in the game for ABA. Make sure they get an at bat, pinch run, pitch.
So the pitcher's actually Charlie Wilson.
34?
Wilson, Jesuit High School, going to High Point. Big physical kid. Good hitter as well. But he'll come mid to high 80s. So Wilson the pitcher, Sharp at first, Clark at second, Browning at short, Ballou at third. Pruitt in left, Elrod in center, Baker in right. Claycomb behind home plate. Wilson is on the hill. And the pitch was outside for a ball. And that's fouled off. Bottom of the fourth inning, so 2 more cracks at it for ABA. They're down 18-1. As it stands, it's beyond the 8-run rule. But we're only in the fourth. The pitch is ball 4. So ball 4 at BMC Technical. Safety isn't just a priority, it's our promise. For 26 years, we've proudly served Albuquerque by promoting responsible ownership, education, and community. BMC Tactical, real people, real knowledge. Pitch on the way is a high towering fly ball to left field by Qualler, and that is caught by the left fielder Pruitt.
He hit that on the button. Straight up the chute.
I would say that was a rainmaker, but we don't want rain tonight. Right?
Yeah, good question. Good answer.
It's been beautiful today. All day long, beautiful evening. Good crowd on hand, filing in for the night game, the undefeated game, as from here on out, the night game will have the big crowds. Ground ball to third. They go to second. One to throw to first, a little offline.
Good hustle catch.
So 5-4 on the fielder's choice. Zach Schwesper is the batter. He's locally from here.
Good.
There's a liner.
Boy, Zach.
What a catch
Rob.
by Ashton Ballou. Robbed is right. That's the second time they've been robbed by a great play. Browning had one, and now Ballou has one. ConocoPhillips replay, and we are going to the fifth inning. 18-1, Dulins Dodgers National over ABA on ProView, Comcast 26, ProView Networks.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
Move along here to the top of the fifth. Dulins Dodgers National leading the game by a score of 18-1.
Let's see if the Dodgers start letting kids get in the lineup a little bit.
Yeah, looks like we're starting with the leadoff man here, so you got a scorecard, get one out, because we're going to need it. Crosby Martin, the catcher.
Christian May. batting.
Actually, it is 15. Okay.
So, hey, it's not a change. He's still the DH.
Actually, this is Drayson Darden. He flies one into left center field, and that is caught by the center fielder. And that is out number 1. So Tyler Schwartz. We'll check that. Jacob Pruitt. So it was Christian May, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Says Drayson Darden on their roster.
Jacob Pruitt's up next.
What's the change numbers?
They've made it. They've made a change here. Good. They got somebody. They got Austin Allen.
And that is a fly ball to right field, and this will be a catch for Zwester. And there's 2 gone.
See, we got another pinch hitter. Nope.
So May flew out to center.
John Clark, same. He's been in the lineup.
Bottom of the order at the plate. 2 hits for Clark, by the way. Single and a double. He's driven in a run. And the pitch on the way is fouled back. No balls and 1 strike. School bus out in center field just arrived, Ray, so I think we need to go.
The zone's gotten bigger too. He just got a good strike call. Good call.
And that just missed.
Wow.
I'm not going to dare call that a makeup call, but
no. But that zone's going to get bigger.
Here comes the 1-2. That's ball 2, 2-2.
He bounced that one.
Two balls and 2 strikes.
We got a guy right there.
Ground ball up along short, and that's a throw across. Nicely done by Barella, who is playing short for ABA. And that is that. So 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th. ABA down to their final at bat. 18-1 they trail here on ProView.
Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of ProView Networks.
Across the state of New Mexico, different journeys will begin. And when their journeys unite, together will become one experience. Our campuses across New Mexico in Portales, Roswell, and Ruidoso come together to provide you the support as one family. We are one family that share one goal, one opportunity at a time. We are One Eastern.
This Connie Mack World Series broadcast is brought to you by DBAT Baseball and Softball Academies.
As we go to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Let's see what we got in changes in the Albuquerque Academy lineup. Nope. Tyler Schwartz.
Mason Courtney at the plate, and Courtney takes the ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Courtney, Dean Ellison, and we'll see who comes up after that.
Does it say 35, 36? It's Tyler Schwartz, isn't it? Can't tell. Is that a 35 or a 36? 36?
If it's 36, it's Schwartz.
Right.
But they announced Courtney.
That's Courtney.
Tyler Schwartz, by the way, has been outstanding. Carried a
Courtney
5-game hitting streak into tonight. Don't know if he'll get another at bat, as that's a fly ball to right field. That's caught by Baker, and there's one gone. Ellison now the batter. So Ellison, a couple of singles. Tyler Schwartz would be in the hole. That's to me, the intriguing part. Can he finish on a hitting streak? Got a 5-game hitting streak coming in. Eight for his last 21 bats, no less.
Yep.
Has helped bring this team to tonight. 18-1 is the score. That's a little chopper to first, and that's a foul ball past the first baseman.
Wow. Took a wicked hop.
Yeah, I'll say.
You're looking right into the sun down that right side of the infield.
D-Bat and Dulins Dodgers American coming up next.
The big game. The undefeateds.
The undefeateds. Two balls, two strikes. That's a liner, and that is right at John Clark over at second, and there's two gone.
Two good swings, just right at somebody.
And we have a pinch hitter coming up here.
Here we go.
Estevan Barella. Actually, he came on in defense. Estevan Barella. Yeah, he came on for the shortstop Wyatt Tinker. So Barella the batter. Here's the wind and the pitch by Wilson. That one down low.
Nope, strike. He
no balls and two strikes. And the pitch. That misses. Well, you did say the strike zone was getting wider, Coach.
Yeah, not that wide. Yeah, 18-1, it's going to get big. You can get out of there.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And that ends the game.
Congratulations on a good season to Albuquerque Baseball Academy.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
So Albuquerque Baseball Academy has been eliminated. And we look at the box score here. 18 runs on 16 hits, 1 error for Dulins Dodgers National. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Albuquerque Baseball Academy as the two teams will shake hands. Final thoughts on this one, Coach?
Well, it was It was no contest. I mean, the Dodgers just absolutely destroyed Albuquerque's pitching, and I thought they might scratch back into it early, but it was just rocket after rocket after rocket. It was great hitting. They gave it all they had, but they just didn't have enough pitching to hold this defending champs down. They got some pretty good players.
They scored 6 in the first, 12 in the fourth, 1 in the second for ABA. For Jason Poole, Ol Neowani, also Dylan Brummel, and Aaron Rivera, our entire ProView crew. For Ray Birmingham, I'm Scott Coletti. Join us here. We'll find out what time the next game is. I don't think it's going to be 7:30, but we will see, as it will be the undefeated teams going at it, DBAT and Dulins Dodgers American. And we'll have it for you right here on ProView Networks and ProView Comcast 26. So don't go away.
My grandmother taught us how to cook.